Happy 2018, everybody. I'm your host, Recommend, and today we're going to be talking about the Roxio Gamecap from Roxio, obviously. And what it does is that it allows you to play with the HD Retrovision component cables for the Super Nintendo and Genesis in 240p, and you can record on your computer if you use OBS capture software. Now, before I get into the pros and cons of using this device, I'm going to go ahead and just show you some of the capture footage, and then we're going to talk about the actual software itself and the hardware. Alright, see you in a bit. So what did you guys think about the capture footage? Did it look good? Did it look terrible? How do you feel? Well, it's a $35 capture card, so I honestly didn't expect too much out of it. And I mean, let's go over some of the pros and cons here. Let's start with the cons. And I have my trusty list here. And the first thing that I'm getting here is when you buy the capture card, it's about $35 on Amazon. There's no way to download the proprietary software that comes with it. And on top of that, another issue is that you have to have the CD that comes with it. Like, you best keep it somewhere safe, because if you lose that CD and the key that comes with it, you can't use the software anymore, and you have to install it. So that's one horrible con about it. You must have the CD, and actually that reminds me that these days a lot of computers and laptops don't come with CD drives anymore. So that's another problem. If you don't have a CD drive, you can't even install the software. So just something to keep in mind. Number two is that OBS does work, but it's very buggy. Like, for example, I had sound problems with it. Like, I can record gameplay footage with it, as you saw, but all the gameplay footage that you saw, even though I had sound in the recording, I couldn't hear anything when I was actually recording on the actual PC. And I tried it with two different laptops. So that's another potential problem right there. Maybe there's a way around it, maybe there isn't, but I wanted you guys to know. The third is that you have to fiddle with the settings. And sometimes, or usually, at least in my case, you have to change and fix the settings every time that you start the software. So that could be a little annoying. It's not a whole lot of settings to change, but it can be very, very annoying very quickly if you have to do it every single time that you restart OBS. The fourth is, in my opinion, and from what you guys can see, the video quality of the recording is average to poor at best. I mean, you can kind of sort of play around with it and clean it up a little bit, but it doesn't look too great. Plus, you actually have to go into the Roxio software and lower down the brightness from, I believe it's 128 down to 90 to get it to look good, because otherwise it looks very washed out. So that's just another tip from you that actually came from HD Retrovision themselves. Another thing is, currently, at least for me, it's only compatible with the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. I tried the Neo Geo CD and the Sega Saturn with the HD Retrovision cables and the adapter, and those did not work. Now, I did get some video, but it looked like it had some kind of a sync issue, and I tried to play around with the settings on both sides, on the OBS and also the Roxio capture software, and I just had no luck. It just, like the video just wasn't syncing correctly, even though I can actually hear some of the video, which is kind of interesting, but that was it. There was no way to get the video stabilized. Now the pro is that, of course, it's cheap, it's 35 bucks, and seeing that it's working with open source software, there's a chance that it can be fixed, but you're at the mercy of other people when you do that. So just something to keep in mind. So just my quick overview. In my case, I'm still deciding whether I'm going to keep it or not. I may use it. If you guys say that you like it for the gameplay footage, I can keep it. You'll be able to see me play Genesis, probably most likely Sega Master System and Super Nintendo games. You can see me play from original hardware, and you guys may like that. If not, I can just use emulation of the Retron 5 or a whole like mess of converters that I have, but those cause lag and make it really tough to play games. But I'd rather get the opinion from you guys. What do you guys think? Do you like the adapter? Should I keep it? Should I get rid of it? And if you have any other questions, just feel free to ask in the comments. If I can answer them, I will. Until next time, I'm Recommend. Take care, guys.